Testing, testing, 1, 2. Okay. Boom. We'll go ahead and hit. Nails. There. This is the market analysis. Let's see. All right. So let's get it. All right. So this morning, let's jump over. What is screen am I on? Intro. Okay. Let's jump over here to the scanners. So first thing I do in the morning is come to the scanners and I start looking for catalysts, right? Start from the highest mover and just work my way down till I find some good catalysts. Right now off the top though, I see that Chewy looks like it's got 8 million shares traded on it during pre-market. Of course, I know that there was some news of Roaring Kitty investing in that one. So that may just be a meme type move. We'll see. But let's start from the top. We have HOLI with 17%. Does not have a whole lot of volume, but that doesn't matter. Right now, I'm just focused on catalyst, finding that catalyst. So let's jump into it. And actually, before I jump over there, let me throw these on the list down here. Just in case they disappear, I'll still have them. BITO. Clean Spark, nothing else really impressive. Let's look at the losers. We have Sava diving off. We'll see what happened with Sava. That's about it. So just looking at the plus and minus 10% right now. But let's go ahead and jump over. HOLI. Holysys Automation Technologies press release. Last news was on June 3rd. That is quite a bit ago. Let's see. CEO informs company of recent share sales. Reports unaudited financial. So this is a little bit too old. I want to see something more recent on a Monday. Let's jump over to NNE. Three days ago, Nanonuclear Energy praises Congress for its bipartisan passage of the ADVANCE Act to boost advanced nuclear technology deployment and strengthen U.S. energy independence. Okay, so that's a little bit more recent news. That was 3 days ago. So we'll keep that one on watch. I'm taking HOLI off. NNE. Let's go to Chewy. Press release, the pets, this is 4 days ago. The pets table now available at Chewy, offering premium pet food options to a wider audience, but no other real news. Let's go to the regular news and see what's here. This was when Roaring Kitty post whatever Chewy and Wolf stocks, but I'm not too interested in a meme stock again. Like GameStop, they go up. I mean, and you could play them with small size and make some money, but you just got to be really careful because they can halt for no reason. They can halt without warning, or they can explode without warning. Right now, NNE is looking like it's got the best nuclear news right now on Monday morning. Let's continue to go down the list though. I think this is some kind of inverse. That really isn't a stock that I kind of look at. What is this? Spirit Airlines. Not too interested. Let's go look at the news on that one. SPR. Or Spirit Aero Systems Holdings. What is your press release? Okay, 8 hours ago, Spirit Aero Systems announces an acquisition by Boeing. So Boeing is buying them out. I don't really like acquisitions. They usually don't move well. Especially by Boeing. I don't know. Kind of on the fence on that one. LI is the next one. LI, let's see what it's talking about. Only up 2%. 4 hours ago, LI Auto Inc. 2024 delivery update announces results of annual general meeting. None of this news is just eye-catching to me. None of these press releases, rather. Okay, let's look at Clean Spark. CLSK. And what I'm trying to do here in the mornings is say these don't have, really crazy volume in pre-market. Well, I want to go ahead and know the news. So if I see it later in the day, I know why it's moving up. So I'm not so hesitant to take a trade or something. Okay, Clean Spark announces agreement to acquire GRIID infrastructure based on an enterprise value of 500 or 155 million in expansion plans of over 400 whatever MW in Tennessee. That was 4 days ago. I've seen it move. I don't know. We'll see about LI. I'll throw that up there. Riot DJT did not continue to perform upwards, which was the Trump media technology. It's up 2% on the day. Tesla is up about 1%. So let's go look at that news. TSLA. Global nickel mining market expected to reach 94 billion by 2033 as demand surges. Not really seeing any other press releases from the company. Okay, let's see what HMC. I don't know about that one. What is HMC? Honda. Okay, what's going on with Honda? 4 days ago, Honda issues the Honda ESG Data Book 2024. No killer news. Honda and IBM signed a memorandum of understanding to explore long-term joint research and development of semiconductor chip. Okay. It does have an ATR of 48 cents. I don't like that with it being such a large cap. That thing will barely move. Let's go to Palantir. Nah, Palantir is just I've never seen or estimated a good price on Palantir to do anything with. Oh, look at AT&T up here. Beautiful. Continuing up, baby. Continuing to go up. I want to see this thing over 20. I'm holding shares from $14. Let's go. Get over 20. Beautiful, beautiful move up. And it's paying dividends. All right. What's the other ones? BMY. Don't know what it is, but it doesn't have a big gap. Really, for day trades, I'm really looking for those gaps for that continual momentum. Even if they drop at the open, sometimes they'll resurge if they have that good catalyst. So right now, I'm not seeing anything stand out. Let's go check out Sava and why it's down, though. Cassava Sciences issues a statement on former science advisor. Is that why they dropped? Dropped down to 10? Where were they on Friday? They were... Oh, they were already down here. Or is this Sava? No, that's not it. Sava. They were at $18. Dropped from 18 all the way down to $10. So $8 drop. I don't know what's going on over there, but not looking great. It doesn't pay any kind of dividends or anything. It's just dropping. NNE, the first one that we looked at, is continuing to make a move up, almost up 20%. It is a small cap, so I will be interested in that one. It had that energy news that and it's headed up here. So came into, now this is on the 15-minute chart, came up here and tested the 37s. Fell all the way down to the 16s last week and now is making a rise back up. So I'll be patient. Let those first couple of minutes go and see what happens on this one. Does not have a million shares traded yet. Um, oh, it hasn't been trading that long either. If we look over here on the higher time frames, only 2 months of trading. Opened up here at $2, ran all the way to 37. So it's already covered quite a bit of distance. Let's look over here on this daily chart. Boom, big run up, gap down, and then back up. Interesting movement there, but not a whole lot of information where we can put like support or resistance though. Looks like there was some type of buying here around, where's my oval, around this level. Wonder will this become an interesting spot in the future between what, 14 and 12, but it's so far away from there right now, up at 27. So it is up 27.71. So right under this right in the middle of this previous body, basically, like right there. So we'll see what it wants to do, but very interesting catalyst with the nuclear news. I do expect it to come down before it goes up, but because it's already making this move, but we'll see what happens if it wants to just take off. And I also want to see that relative volume come in. I cannot get a calculation because it hasn't been trading for that long. So right now, NNE is just showing me NA. It's not enough. We don't have 14 candles to calculate that relative volume on. So a lot of times with these, if I can't calculate my variable, I'm missing it. So either I do one or two things. I'll size down or I will not trade it. One of the two. Like I'll take like very small share size because I don't have my variable. So I'm going into a trade, that variable keeps me green and I'm missing it. I'm missing two of them. The relative volume and the relative standard deviation. So I'm decreasing the amount that I could win there because I'm missing my calculation or messing up my calculation by missing the variable. Good morning, Lori. What you looking at? What you looking at for this last, or not this last, this first week of July? This short week. We'll have July 4th. See if we can get some money before July 4th. Be able to pay for some ribs or something. Some fireworks. But right now, yeah, NNE has the best news that I've seen on the day. So you are looking at anything that's cheaper than $5. The reason that you're not seeing it on my scans is because I kind of cut those out because that's where I've lost the majority of my money while trading small caps. But I really haven't tried to trade a large cap under $5 or a mid cap because the range is so choppy. I'm just not good at day trading those. So kind of focus on the small caps. If I'm going cheaper, it'll be small caps. So I can get that payout. But yeah, this weekend was pretty good. Was able to get a lot of work done. Man, I got a lot of work done. But, this week is a new week, heading into a new month, all new issues and developments and all of that good stuff. I think out of the open, I'm gonna watch Chewy. I'm gonna see if it falls through the earth. And then I'll flip over to NNE. If we don't see anything, if y'all don't call anything out that's on the cheaper side. Let's also go and look at the SPY. All right, so had a nice little drop down on Friday. And this is why I tell people, Fridays are natural sell-off days. Like, it's so hard, a lot of people are like, nah, man, it's going down. We can still get the action that we get during the week. No, a lot of people take profit on Fridays. Like, if I can get into the green, I usually just take what I can get on Friday. I'm like a vulture. I'm not looking for a Friday miracle. I'm looking to just get the end of the bag for the week and get out. It's kind of, and then on Mondays, I've seen with my statistics that I do better trading the large or mid caps on Mondays because small caps end up disappointing a lot of times, you know. But I have to find the catalyst or a continuation of a catalyst, like when I was trading Dell or um, one of the other companies that partnered with a large company and had good news that it was already putting out on AI or something else. It had a lot of good news behind its name. So that's what I'm kind of looking for on a Monday trade. At first, you know, it's just trading small caps. I was just sitting on my hands on Mondays. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to trade. But then I was looking at it, all the opportunities I'm missing trading in the higher caps. I'm like, no more, no more. We're coming in. I like that name. I mean, it's female. No, well, it looked like female promoter, but it is Femali. That's a unique name, Femali promoter. Yeah, affiliated, checked out. Yeah, I've been on Kick for a little bit, not as long as YouTube or Twitter or any of the other ones. But yeah, I've been on Kick for a little bit, and that looks like a bot message as well. I don't know if you're real. Are you real, female? Will you give me a chance? No, I'm kidding. I'm into computers as well. I'm okay with my ladies only operating on zeros and ones. Let's see what we got. So SPY came down, went flat in here. Looks like it double tested this 544 level, bounced up a little bit, and now it's just kind of sitting on that 545. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting, interesting. But I'm really intrigued by that nuclear energy by NNE though. That's a lot of times I wait for a stock to have a little bit more time behind it, but you know, for a day trade, if it can get to that volume of it still is just now hitting 500,000 shares, so not a super heavy amount of interest in there. I want to see that true, you know, especially without the relative volume. I don't know how much volume is a lot of volume for this stock. So could be 500, could I may need to wait to 5 million. I don't know. But I'm not going to jump the gun. I'm good. We good. All right, let's look back out here. Sava's still going down. GameStop still going down. MU still on its way down. Rivian. Let's look at these ATRs. Anything? So GameStop has a pretty big ATR, $4.75. MU $5.92, but it's going down. Dell, I've already traded that one a couple of times, made money off of it. Um, Probably can't do it today because yeah, it doesn't have any catalyst and has not done a gap. Let's see, QQQ, BMI, or no, what was that? SOL, no, I don't like that one. PLTR, don't like that one. Tesla, $7.25. It is up a little bit, but did not have any current catalyst that I was seeing. Interesting. I don't really care as long as my AT&T continues to go up. I'm happy. Just continue to go up over 20. Just ride. Sometimes when you make an investment, I had this whole plan with AT&T. I was like, okay, I'm going to get around maybe 500 shares of this thing. And I started entering slow when it was at the bottom around 14, 13, $14. And entered slow, slow, slow. And it just took off before I could even get to any good size in it. But it has been paying those dividends and it's up a pretty good amount just by the shares that I did get. But I wanted 500, man. That would have been whew, moving from 14 back up to 20, 500 shares. Just, but I had my little levels, or not my levels, my orders set out to catch it when it did drop, and I was looking for it to get it closer to $10. So I bought a little bit around 14. I was like, okay, if it can drop some, I'll definitely start adding in. But didn't happen. Turned around and just back to the ceiling. So whatever. It hadn't been down there in 70 years. So I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and get some of this and I'll just sell it when I'm 95. Oh man. Okay. 28, 28, and then E just not getting a whole lot of movement. It is 8:17. We got about 15 minutes to the bell. Chewy was the meme stock on the day. So if you're going to be careful on anything, I would definitely be careful on Chewy. It actually already did two of these large movements up. The first one was back here from 27 all the way up to about 40, then crashing all the way down. I just feel for the people that bought up here around, 37, whatever. They just got smoked. And then it's giving them a chance to get out, or, we don't know. I didn't see any news for this one on today, but either it's giving them a chance to get out right here, or it gave them a chance up here around 34s, but now it's down to 30s, and I just don't like the way it's stair stepping down. Looks real dangerous. Let's look at the higher time frames on Chewy. So this is the daily chart. Made this little move up, got capsized, and is continuing to stay under what looks like $30. As far as the overall trend is still downwards on the monthly and on the weekly, daily, and then on the 4 hour, it kind of just looks like or this is 1 hour, it kind of just looks like it's flat in this range. So we'll see. We shall see. Again, if you're seeing anything else that you want to check out or you want me to look at, definitely pop it into the chat and we can get into it. I use multiple sources to check out news and things like that. I use NASDAQ.com, Yahoo Finance, BBC News, FinViz, Market Watch, BAM SEC to check for those shelf registrations, especially on low floats or small caps. Short interest or shortsqueeze.com, NASDAQ Trader for the halts, IPO scanner for the at NASDAQ.com. Looks like there are some IPOs coming out tomorrow. EHGO, MJID, Majestic Idea Holdings. Looks like the price is going to be $4 to $6 opening tomorrow. And then we got some further on down around the 10th. But yeah, I don't know what these are. Let me click into them and see what these IPOs are. eShellGo was incorporated in the Cayman Islands through variable interest entity and operating company. Oh, this must be a Chinese company. Oh, okay. We have created an extensive geographical presence which expands throughout 20 provinces in China. Since the company has been serving as a dealer for nearly all the globally known office supply brands in China, and has built its own ERP system as of date of this prospectus. The company management, which has 3 decades of experience, believes that these qualities have shaped us into one of the leading office solution providers in China. Okay, what do you provide though? Okay, after sale maintenance and repair. Strive to build. Okay, distributor of major brands, HPFs. So they're like a wholesaler? I don't know. Real estate. Or like are they a holding company? Corporation, blah blah blah. Management. I don't know. Whole lot of words in there. We'll see what happens when they open up. They're going to open up tomorrow. So, well, this is a estimated IPO date sometimes, or expected IPO date. So sometimes this does not happen. Like it'll come tomorrow and you'll be like, oh yeah, it's going to open, and it doesn't. Opens the next day or the next week or something like that. But they'll update it. Like this right here says last updated today. So they'll update it. MJID, Majestic Idea Holdings. What are you guys doing? We're holding company, another Chinese company here, headquartered in Shanghai. Provider of SCM services and apparel industry. One-stop solution for our customers for a broad range of yarn products, textiles, and finished garments. Okay. So they do raw material sourcing, product design and development, production and quality control, and logistics management. Okay, so at least we know what this one does. The other one is just so many words. It's like, what are you? Okay, anyway, we got about 7 minutes to the bell. Probably going to be watching Chewy out of the open. Want to see this one fail before anything else. Hopefully it doesn't get too much, chat room hype. I hate those, man. I hate those stocks. They're so unpredictable. They get going. They can do a short squeeze. They can do a bull trap. The patterns that they put out may be false. But a lot of times the patterns that they have, you're not supposed to trust them anyway because they're not on any kind of real catalyst. If it's like a meme stock doing a pattern, it's like, I don't know. It lowers the percentage chance that it's going to resolve in the way that you want it to resolve. You get in and it gets smoked, and then it goes in your direction. Drifter, good morning, good morning. I'm here looking around the market, seeing what is to be seen. I was expecting some kind of larger cap to be more active than Chewy, but it looks like Chewy is getting all of the attention right now because of Roaring Skittles posting that he was going to be buying or whatnot, but I don't know. I think he's putting people in a bad situation, especially if they're buying because he's buying. It's like, okay. Is Chewy, a dog food or pet food company, going to become some type of meme stock? And will Roaring Kitty become the new Elon Musk like with Dogecoin? Are they going to get a new dog? We have about 4 minutes to the bell. And I'll go a little bit longer just to show you guys where the ATRs are. And then I got to get to this morning meeting. But as of right now, the best news I saw was on NNE, which has not been trading that long. It's a nuclear energy catalyst. The U.S. is trying to go more towards nuclear energy and producing our own energy sources, alternative to oil and petrol and all that stuff. But yeah, that was the best one I seen on today. Yeah, it's been a while, Jifter. You know, I've been doing shorter streams. I've been basically going from 8 to 8:30 the open, and then I go a little bit afterwards so I can show you guys the ATRs because my ATRs don't start calculating until the open. But after that, I go to my meeting. By the time I get out of my meeting, it takes about maybe like 30 minutes or so, and or longer. Sometimes it goes longer, but during that time, I could be watching for things to set up for different catalysts to try to start playing out. Especially early in the week, Monday morning, go ahead and get that cushion on the week and try to get on down. Um, I've been trading everything, small caps, mid caps, large caps, and I've been pretty green doing so. You know, on the days that small caps seem to just not act right, go find you a mid or large with catalyst. Let's not forget with catalyst. Most or actually all of my trade the trades that I've lost on, the three trades that I lost on last month, I traded 14 days, lost on 3 days. The 3 days that I lost on was due to no catalyst. No catalyst trading. And I'm like, I got all the numbers telling me not to trade these stocks. Not to trade these stocks. And I did it anyway. So last month was a small red month. When I say small, I mean small. I was down $33. The month before, I was up a couple hundred. The month before, I was up a couple thousand. So $33. I'm like, it's a learning experience. Like I said, I've been dabbling in the large caps and mid caps, collecting more and more data. Even though I'm taking small share size in them, they move so big, it pays out like a small cap. Like I could take 10 shares and if it moves $10, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'll keep holding, you know, okay. But I am starting to size up into the large caps though, as well. We got about 2 minutes left. Yeah, green is way better than red, but I rather if I'm gonna have a red month, I rather it not sacrifice my past green months. $33 is just like whatever. That's just tuition for learning the large cap, mid cap routine. Now, if I was down 500, 1,000, 2,000, then I'm like, I really been trading drunkly. All right, so we're coming into the open on Chewy. Also, NNE pushing on up to this, back up to this 2774. But of course, I wait the first 30 minutes, let that thing get some more volume, some more eyes on it. Chewy is the one that has all the eyes on it right now, forcing its way down at the bottom of the value level. This level right here is the, I guess it's the value level. It's part of the volume profile. Top side up here is where the top most trades have happened. The bottom side is the bottom. I guess they are out of the normal deviation of the 70%. The most that has been traded has been on this point of control around the 30.66. And we're about to get the ATRs here calculated on Chewy. Let's see. And the way I'm using ATRs is like an idea-based usage. So so there they are. So this top level ATR up here is full bullish. In my head, I'm like, okay, we're full bullish. Let's start getting going. This first ATR here is just where the idea of bullishness starts. So right around the 30.27 is where I'm thinking, okay, now it's starting to get bullish, but it's not full bullish yet. Down here we have the reds, which is the first ATR low. If it starts going down there, I'm like, okay, this is where the thought of bearishness starts. I'm like, looking a little bearish, and then full bearish down there. And basically all the calculation is you take the open, you take the ATR, you add the ATR to the open to get the full ATR, and then you subtract the ATR down here on the lows to get that ATR low, and then in the middle, these are the you take the ATR and divide it by 2 and add it and subtract it from the open, and that's all that is. So it's no crazy calculations, but it gives me the idea of, okay, which way are we going. And this is on the 15-minute. Of course, I have it on the daily and the hour and the daily and the hour as well. But I want to see it start to become a bullish idea on the 15-minute and see if it can transition to higher time frames. So once it gets, or if it gets up to these levels of the ATR highs, I'm like, okay, this is on the 15-minute. Let's get in and see if it can continue on the hour, on the 4-hour, whatever, higher, right? But right now, it is visiting this ATR low right here, right? This is the first level where the idea of bearishness starts, and this is within the first 15 minutes. So not really feeling so confident unless it just bounces up. And the point of control just moved down. It was at the 3060s. It moved down to the 3008s, almost 30 flat. Let's jump over here and see. NNE did go down on the day. Okay, so that one was the nuclear energy one, went down and now is looking real red. So that one isn't one that I'll be trying to attack. But I'll keep it on watch for the next couple of days. I may not, because I just can't get a full calculation because the relative volume isn't calculating for me, and I'm just missing too much of my equation. I want to be green. I want to keep my win percentage where it is. Don't want to risk it because I know there'll always be another opportunity, whether it be today or tomorrow, whatever. Mara, taking a nice move up. Okay. So let's go and look at the news on Mara. For some reason, it is moving up the charts. It is not cancerous yet. Relative volume. Wait, this is a mid cap? So relative volume, I'm looking for this in mid caps. I look for relative volume of 5 times what the normal is. Then I'm looking for that relative standard deviation to be 2 deviations out from the norm on a mid cap. It has 3 million shares traded. Let's go look at the news real quick, and then I'm going to have to ship out of here to get to this doggone meeting. Okay, Mara. Marathon Digital Holdings, 5 days ago, so not so recent news. Marathon Digital Holdings announces Casper mining operations. BGS AI model issues an alarming Bitcoin prediction and ranks top Bitcoin miners, highlighting Marathon Digital Holdings. That was back on June 24th. AI model issues, alarm. Okay, that's the same news. Portal to Bitcoin, Aduro. Okay, so this is Bitcoin and mining and all of that stuff. So let me go check Bitcoin. Let's go look at Bitcoin. Since we see things moving, what is Bitcoin doing? Is it today going to be a one of those days for Bitcoin? Okay, so looking at Bitcoin, of course, when I look at crypto, I only use a monthly chart. I really don't use anything else because I'm usually getting in, finding levels and getting in for a bigger move. But yeah, Bitcoin coming up here. It looks like it broke out of this level of the 7,000s and is kind of just sitting in here at the top. Don't really know what it wants to do next, but we can see clear levels, and this is the monthly chart. Clear levels across here. Let's see. Horizontal line. We got a clear level there. We got a clear level here at 15s, and it's so far away that, I mean, moving back down here just doesn't even make sense with this many buyers, this much bullish action. And then we have this top up here of 70, around 7, I would say 71,000. 75, 74 is the top. Above 70, basically, is where it's probably going to be trying to go next. Interesting, though, on the Bitcoin, seeing the miners come up and make that move as Bitcoin continues to look very bullish. Chewy, diving, only up 4% now. And it's going to be falling off my large cap scanner right quick if it continues to dive like this. Had an ATR of $2.50, which it definitely moved. The open was around $30 and fell down to $28.50 and could continue going down. Let's see, Mara right there, still up there. Bitto, not too worried about that one. Okay, that's pretty much. Oh, Tesla. Tesla was another one I saw moving up. It does not have recent news, but I saw it green on the day around 200. I was like, it looks like it could get interesting, but it's not cancerous yet for a large cap for me. Not any deviations away from the norm, so I'm not too interested in that one. But this is what the ATRs look like on it. It had where the thought of the ATR goes green, and then confirmation getting full bullish up here. So but it's only up 3%, so that does not mean it didn't start. It didn't start the day up 3%. It just did this during the open. So, but yeah, that's pretty much how I use ATRs. And looking for a nice little pullback. A lot of times I do like it to actually pull back to this ATR, find some type of support here, and then get in for the further move. But right now, this is so far off of the ATRs. It's just, I wouldn't even expect it to come back to 202. It's just a long way down. Unless if it does come back down there, it's going to probably come down fast, and I don't want that. Back over here on the scans real quick, though. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else green that's moving up? Not really. Well, I keep my eyes open. If I see anything, I'll definitely let you guys know in the Discord. Donnell is trading CSLR. I just seen that. Okay, CLSR. So this is where the ATRs was on this one. ATR high at 231. This is where the thought of bullish happened at 222. And then the full bullish was up here at 231, and it got splashed down off of both of these green ATRs back through the point of control, back through the ATR first ATR low, back through the full ATR low, and now is looking like it is going a little bit through that as well. So, but this is the first 15 minutes, does not mean this is done. Let me look at the catalyst for this real quick. CSLR. Complete Solera. That sounds like some solar energy. I don't know. Complete Solera raises 10 million in convertible debenture to pay off Carlyle debt. So they're paying off debt. That was last month on the 17th. No more recent news on that one though. Okay, I need to get out of here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I am going to be streaming Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. I stream on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Kick, and Facebook. So you can check out any of them. The links are in the description for any of those. And so, yeah, if anything is having issues, it'll go out on something else. But yeah, that's the stream for today. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Definitely keep your head on the swivel. If I see anything, I will drop it into the Discord, what I'm getting into, and trying to start this month out. Get a cushion. Don't trade anything with, no catalyst. Stick to the system because it's working. So that's what I'm doing. Of course, this week is a shorter week with July 4th. Hopefully we don't eat too much, but I'm planning to. So, I'll probably work out this weekend really, really hard. But yeah, that's it for today. And as always, another great month getting started off. Want to make this month a green one. Go ahead and eat away that loss from last month of $33. That's a big loss. So got to eat that up and then get back on the horse, And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I just saw you, One Life. I just saw you. It's been a while. I might hit you up on Twitter so we can talk. But yeah, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Peace.